Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Tittle Tattle Tarot. It's Georgie. And in today's reading, I'm going to be using the Deviant Moon cards. And I'm going to be questioning them about King Charles and the future King William. So my first question to the cards is regarding the coronation. Will it go smoothly? And then I want to know if King Charles will ever abdicate. Thirdly, is it possible that a serious health issue could lead to Prince William deputising for King Charles? So not an abdication, but a deputising by Prince William because of a health issue. Is that something that the cards can see? And then finally, will Prince William become king within the next 5 years? So that depends on this question, whether King Charles abdicates or whether King Charles passes. So, serious questions here. And I will ask them with the utmost respect of my Deviant Moon Tarot. And this is where I say to you, this is me asking questions to a set of tarot cards. The cards will provide answers and I will translate them into a story for you. This is not fact. This is just reading energy. So it is for your enjoyment and entertainment. Okay. So my very first question is regarding the coronation of King Charles III. I want to know how smoothly this event will go. The coronation of King Charles III. Deviant Moon Tarot, could you please show me how smoothly this event will go? How smoothly will this event go, please? The coronation of King Charles III. You could show me. Queen of Wands. Judgment. The Fool. Let's have one more. Well, we always know who the Queen of Wands is, don't we? This person from overseas, she can't keep her neck in, can she? We know who this is. I don't even want to say her name because I didn't really want her energy to come over here. Funnily enough, Harry isn't coming up, and thank God for that. But we have got her. She'll be doing something to try and get the attention on her. Of course she will. So something from America will be announced and it will be quite big. It will be anything to get the eyes on her. So that it won't cloud it. It won't cloud it. And I think most people will see it for what it is, a desperate plea for attention, but it will happen. It will happen. So let's just take her out of it. I don't really want her energy on the table, but she's just going to make a little bit of a racket and make sure that people do do tune into her and just see what's going on. But we're all a bit too wise for that now. But yeah, she'll want some attention. Judgment. This is what King Charles, this is what he has been preparing for all his life. And Archangel Gabriel's blowing his horn and Prince Charles is stepping up to the plate. This is his time. It's fair and it's right and it's just, and this is what's going to happen. And it's just going to be such a joyous day for the nation. Okay, you're going to have people that do not like the monarchy, and I respect that. You're going to have people that do not like Charles for whatever reason, probably quite a few reasons that, I can understand. But on the whole, people will be in a very feel-good mood about this. It's just like, yes, the time has come. This is his time. Let's get behind him. And I think to a greater extent, the nation will be there celebrating him being lifted up into this position. And the Fool, not to be taken as foolish at all. This is a new start for him. You know, who gets the chance in their 70s to have a whole new journey in life? Not many people. Most people are just sort of plodding along, you know, either going backwards in their lives or, you know, just maintaining what they're doing. He's got a whole new journey ahead of him as the king. And it's quite exciting. I think that, you know, he's now sort of really looking forward to the event. And it's a whole new stage of his life. And I think that's to be celebrated at, you know, 73, 74. I'm not quite sure of his actual age, but, you know, to be going into another journey, to be a fresh fool's journey at that age. Wonderful. Absolutely great. And, you know, we've got the 9 of Cups here. 9 of Cups, yeah, it is an indulgence card. It's celebration. This is the nation. The nation's just going to be, I think we've got another bank holiday. Whee! So the nation's going to be getting all peed up, just the only way the British can, and overdoing it, over celebrating, and why not? You know, it's going to be a real feel-good time for the nation. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. This energy that I'm getting is from the public, really. This doesn't tell me how he feels. This tells me very much the outward thing, how the public feel about it. This one, a little bit more personal, you know, his new journey. This one here, she's going to make an announcement of some sort. She's going to try and get the eyes on her. Let's move these up a little bit. I'm not interested in her. I might just go into the center of the deck and see if I can get some more energy just at the very center for the coronation itself, and see if I can get something else. 2 of Cups. Yeah, you know, I see that very much as being him and Camilla. They're on the same page. Yeah, there's a lot of love and a lot of excitement, really. I know that goes contrary to what we're being told, that it's all doom and gloom and all you know, sadness. I'm sure that is there, but you know, there's a lot of feel good here. There really is. So I'm happy to see that. Let's go down. Will King Charles ever abdicate? Okay, hang on, my cards have flipped here. What's gone on here? There we go. There, right. Will King Charles ever abdicate? So, a lot of talk that he would. A lot of talk that he would. I don't know. Let's see what the cards say. Deviant Moon Tarot. Would King Charles ever abdicate? Interesting. No. I'm going to take this as very literal. He's holding on to it. He's got it. He is going to hold on. It's taken him 73 odd years to get this. I don't see that. I'm not being that sort of mean, greedy miser energy with this, but it is like, I've got this now. Looking back, I've worked my whole life for it. It's, yeah, it's a bit of a cruel depiction, but that's the energy that I'm picking up from this. No, I'm holding on to this dearly. There is no way I would let this out of my hands. It's too important. So that's the energy I'm picking up from this 4 of Coins, which is usually like sort of hanging on to your cash and not letting anyone have it. But this I see as hanging on to this, you know, this title of king. Look, he's got his crown on. He's looking behind him. Don't you try and sabotage me. Looking over the water, if you think that's going out towards America, isn't it? Don't you try and sabotage me. There she is over there. You know, you're not going to bring me down. I've worked too hard and I've waited too long for this. And Death, you know, I see that, no, he goes out of the palace in a box. He does not abdicate. When he goes, he will go because he's passed. It won't be for any other reason. So yeah, I think death is death in that case. So I think that's a pretty strong no. I'm happy with that. And that's the way I feel from that energy of the cards. And I worked too bloody long for this, and I'm going to hang on to it. And no, you're not going to You're not going to get rid of me. I will go like my mother did. I will die in the job. So now, if he doesn't abdicate, supposing there is a serious health issue, is that something that could happen? We look at his health and we see that he's very swollen in his limbs, hands especially. We don't know what his feet are like, but that sort of edema, which, it's never healthy. If you have edema, there's something wrong. What it is, I don't know. But it's some kind of circulatory, perhaps kidneys even, which, deal with waste products, deal with, flushing the body through. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. But, there is something. There is an issue there somewhere, and it's been for a long time. So let's just have a look at health. Could a serious health issue lead him to not abdicating, but sort of stepping back and having Prince William deputize, sorry for the word, I don't know what the correct word is, deputizing for him, a serious health issue? Is that something that the cards can see on the table? Well, there's your stepping back card. But let's see. One more. This could well happen. This could well happen. And I see it more of a mental thing than a physical thing. If we got, say, the tower can be seen as like the spine and the body, and I would say to you, the frailty of the body could give out. But swords is very much mind and words. We'll come back to the hangman in a minute. Could a serious health issue cause him to need to step back and William to deputize? Well, swords are words, it's the mind. King of Swords, he'd be very much, this is like, I always think of Prince Philip with the King of Swords, very quick-witted, very, very cerebral, thinks logically, no emotion, thinks logically. But when it's reversed, to me, this is more like a sort of breakdown card. It's mental sadness, mental fatigue, mental breakdown, perhaps. I don't want to go that far, but it is all things related to that, to the head, And we have the Ten of Swords here. Ten of Swords, this is, being very wounded. And I think just this whole situation, it's like a culmination of everything that's gone on, all these jabs and barbs and stabs from across the Atlantic, things that have been said and written and lied about. Unfortunately, I mean, the way I'm reading this here, quite often, when Ten of Swords is reversed, you say, well, you just let it go and you don't let it bother you. But I believe from what it's next to and with the Hanged Man, that this causes him such distress. The coronation is going to go fine, and into his reign he'll be fine, but the stress, because this is going to be ongoing with those two, it's going to be ongoing and it's going to wear him down, and he will need to put himself into the Hanged Man and just step back, take a break. Now, I don't think it's going to be a permanent situation, but I think that William is going to have to deputize in some way. I haven't got a time frame here. This is not good with the tarot. You can't really say, oh, it's going to happen XYZ. You can't really do that, but I can see it happening sooner rather than later. We're going to get the coronation done. This could even happen towards the end of the year. Just feeling sort of so mentally fatigued that he needs to take time out, put himself in the Hanged Man, just try and remove himself from this situation and William take over. So that that looks like that could actually happen. And then I would just like to know really about the next 5 years. Is it, what do the cards think about the next 5 years? Charles's health, and the possibility of William succeeding Charles within the next 5 years. I think that's yes. I think that's yes. Oh, this is, oh dear, this is very sad. Yeah, I will say to you that the king will pass within the next 5 years, and this is, like I said to you, the body. This is the mind. This is the body. Do you remember I said to you, oh, if it was the tower, I would say to you, his body gives out. This is like the human skeleton, a collapse of the body. So, very, very quick recap. Very, very quick. The actual coronation itself, there's going to be an announcement from across the pond from this one here, from the female, showing a thin leg and flashing her cleavage. She's going to be making some kind of announcement to take the glory off the event, the day. But this day is meant to happen. The gods are all in favor of it. It's, you know, it's justice. He's worked for this. It's meant to happen. Archangel Gabriel's very happy with that, and the country are standing up and applauding it. On the whole, it's a new start for Charles at 73. He's on his whole new fool's journey, and our country, we're all going to get very peed up here and have a terrific time with an extra bank holiday. So even if you don't support the monarchy, you get another day off work, and he'd be very, you know, everyone would be very happy about that. This is Charles and Camilla working together. So you got these two here, very much sort of, you know, a new journey, and him working with her. It's going to be a success, but you've got this witchy energy over there. Will he ever abdicate? No. He's worked too hard for this damn job, and he's going to hang on to it, and he's looking across the Atlantic saying, no, you're not going to bring me down. I'm going to finish this reign in a box. You're not going to bring me down. I've worked too hard for it. And then we had serious health issues. I think the serious health issues will be more of a mental thing. He's going to have to put himself into the hangman and take time out, in which case we will see Prince William coming up. I see this as being quite soon, maybe the end of this year, beginning of next year. Just everything that's going on, things are still going to be going on. It's going to be escalating, and it's going to cause him mental anguish to such an extent that he's going to need to take a step back. It's not going to kill him, don't think that, but he's going to need to take a break, and Prince William will deputize and come forward and come up. Within the next 5 years, this mental anguish, it's going to take a toll on his body. As I said to you, the tower is the body, the skeleton, that the health, his health will be destroyed. I can see King Charles's reign lasting no more than 5 years. And that saddens me to say that. I leave that with you. See what you think. That is me elaborating the cards, telling you what the cards are saying. I hope that you have a lovely day. Take care of yourselves and each other, and sending love. Bye-bye.